So, hello students. In this session, we are going to learn about the most important topic in artificial intelligence, which is strips. In AI, planning involves generating a sequence of actions to achieve specific goal. One of the most influential approach to automated planning is the Stanford Research Institute problem solver, commonly known as strips, developed in the late 1960s at Stanford Research Institute by Richard Fikes and Niels Nelson. Strips has laid the groundwork for many of the concepts used in modern AI planning systems. Okay, so let's just understand what is strips. Strips is a formal language used for expressing planning problems and was originally designed to control the actions of a robot in a manipulable environment. So it is a primary concern with the automatic generation of plans, which are sequences of actions that transition a system from its initial state to desired goal state. So here let's see some key components of strips. The very first thing states it is defined by a set of logical propositions, then goal specified as the set of conditions that describe the desired outcome, then action. Each action in strips is characterized by three different components, which are preconditions, add effects, and delete effects. Okay, preconditions that must be true for the action to be executed, and add effects, it is a condition that becomes true as a result of executing the action. Let's understand what delete effect is. It is a condition that becomes false as a result of executing action. Strips in artificial intelligence, leveraging heuristic and symbols for effective problem solving. Uh, let's just understand about some terms, heuristic and symbols. Heuristic are techniques that helps individuals to solve problem in feasible amount of time. It aims to find approximate solution and in some cases may find the optimal solution as well. Whereas the symbols are representations that act as a medium between human knowledge and the AI systems, so that the systems can understand the knowledge that it receives and establishes the relationships. This is what the, both two different terms uh, work as. So basically, strips makes use of heuristics and symbols to solve real world problems. Let's just understand what features are of strips. It makes use of symbols to represent knowledge so that AI systems can process the incoming data. The second most important feature is strips makes use of logical reasoning so that appropriate relationship is established among the symbols and that we get appropriate outputs based on the reasoning. Okay, so the next one is strips plans the execution of sub problems in a sequential fashion. So these were three different main features of the strips. So let's just see the next what how we plan with the strips. The very first stage of planning with strips is to define the initial state where the system starts. Then the second stage is set the goal state. It is what the system should achieve, what the system should achieve. Then the third one is develop actions. It is defined by their preconditions and effects. Then the next one is search for solution. Using strategy like backward chaining from the goal state to the initial state, identifying actions that satisfy the goal conditions. This is what the whole planning with strips goes like. So this is the whole concept of strips. I hope you guys have understood well. The most important thing is you should uh, understand and the understand the long form of strips. What what strip stands for? So what it stands for is a Stanford Research uh, Institute. Problem solver. Stanford Research Institute problem solver is the long form of STRIPS. So you should understand and remember this thing. And this thing is developed in 1960s at Stanford Research Institute by the Richard Likes and Niels Nielsen.